everyone, welcome to Stamping Flair. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Rochelle Laird Smith and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I'm based in Melbourne. And this is my weekly creative escape, which I hold on a Wednesday night, apart from some other Facebook Lives that I hold through the week. So today I'm sharing with you from the Delivering Cheer stamp set, which is my product of the week. I'm just going to give you a few seconds to hop on, say hi to me, and introduce yourself. And just if you're watching on replay as well, please say hello and just say that you're watching on replay. And I'd love to hear from you. Just make sure I can see everything, and I'm glad to be back on today. It's nice to be able to share with you. It's my day off today, so but sometimes, hi Tanya, lovely to see you. Hi Debbie, good to see you. Thanks for joining me. Sometimes days off get flat out. It's been busier than ever today, so it's funny like that. So who's loving the Delivering Cheer stamp set? I'm a bit crazy about it, and I think it for me when I don't know whether it was like that for you, but when I first looked at the catalog, it was not one probably that just stood out for me. And I think when we first look at the catalog, sometimes we're just looking at suites and bundles and all the beautiful paper, and this came with nothing else. No, it just was standalone stamp set, plain and simple stamp set, and there is so much you can do with it. And today I'm just going to share with you something a little bit different, and just to show you another way that you can excuse my voice, another way that you can use the stamp set. So not to think of like the image, like to think of different ways you can use these images. So I'll turn the camera around and show you the stamp set first. So that's the stamp set. Two-step stamping in a way where you can mix and match those images to create some lovely fun cards there. I will share with you maybe, I don't know, I've got some of my cards here which I can share with you for a sneak peek. Maybe a couple I can share with you. Oh no, I can share with you all four of my card. I'm getting my class in the mail for this month, which features the Delivering Cheer stamp set. Last time I said I would do that, I forgot about it, so I'll try and put that right in front so I don't forget about it. So let's get on with this card, and I'll get that stamp set out of the way. I'm going to use, it's a very simple card today, so something nice and quick, and you could make heaps of these, and just something simple. So nice polished pink card base, and I've got some Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper. I love this Designer Series paper, and I think it suits those images with the girl especially, but I'm not using the girl today. But yeah, that's the other side of that paper. So I'm just going to burnish that. Well, I'm just looking for a Born folder. Have hundreds but can't find any. Isn't that the way in the classroom? So firstly, I've got this frame, which I'm going to die cut from this little piece of paper, or this cardstock I should say, and I'm using my mini stamping card and emboss machine. This is from the Ornate frames. Ornate layers. I get them a little bit mixed up sometimes. You can correct me. Let me see. Ornate layers, it's called. Yeah, I'll show it to you in a sec. So it's got some lovely layering sets, and this might. I was doing it on the larger machine before, and I thought, oh, it fits in the little one, so we'll do it in the little one. I will run it through a couple of times to make sure we get all those little bits and the dotty bits. You'd be better off on the larger machine because it is a larger die. It does fit. I've done lots of creating this last few days. I'll tell you about fun challenge I have coming up, and you'll be able to view all that on my blog this evening, or this tonight. So it creates that little like a little scalloped border, and with those little dots around. Good to have your little picker, which I'm gonna just skip for now, but I will use my scissors because I did not come prepared. But scissors work, it's okay. We have the tools, but I'm just using this. It comes off easily. Take your big tool, I would suggest. It's on the other desk, so I have a few, but I ended up taking them all to the other desk. I was doing this before, and it just takes off all the. That's the quick way. That's my lazy way, and it doesn't damage it. Just be gentle. But that's pretty easy to come off. That probably take longer than the stamping, I have to say. But it just adds that little bit of a little bit extra on that border, and it's worth it. Do it while you're watching TV. The dye brush will work for this. All right. Get your lint remover and get all that out. Alright, so that's all ready for our stamping. I am going to use this stamp, which is the girl holding those ferns. So it's just got, the stamp has got the little, her hands and the sleeve on it. So then you layer it with that. If you use that skirt, you have to do some masking, but you can use it with that as well. So different ways you can use it, but today we're just using this particular stamp. So I'm getting my piercing mat just to give some sponging because it's our photopolymer stamp set, and with photopolymer meaning it's see-through and it's not rubber backed. Now, I don't know what's happening with my crazy voice. It's going silly. I'm looking for Mossy Meadow. I had it in front of me. Yes, I did. I was preparing for classes and I've got like ink pads everywhere. Right. So Mossy Meadow is what I am using, and because I'm picking up on colors, you can use any green really, but there's mint macaron in there. There's some Mossy Meadow. Old Olive probably work as well because it's much of a muchness there. So we are going to stamp this. Gonna stamp that there. And then I'll flip that. I'll stamp that there. So mine's not 100% centered, but it's okay. Then I'll just see. No matter how much you do this, you'll find one that you didn't get. Then I will get some scrap paper or your grid paper, and we're just going to do a little bit of colouring just to fill in those leaves. Now, nothing over extravagant. I'm just using some mint macaron here because I didn't want it too dark. You can use Mossy Meadow, but I just wanted the variation in colour. So see, I've just done some just very quick. Not doing too much there. This is light, I think. Yeah, oh no, it's dark, but it doesn't matter which one you use. Just to give a bit of color, and I'm bringing in some light soft sea foam. Yep, light soft sea foam, that is, and just giving some, just creating depth in that. Stick with me, those hands are gonna go in a little bit. Look like praying hands at the moment. Okay, just adding a little bit of color. Now I've got a bit of a polished pink here, cardstock. Just use whatever scrap you've got. And I'm using the For Unto Us stamp set. Now this is a carryover stamp set, and it's got some lovely sentiments. I think it really encapsulates the meaning of Christmas. And some really nice variation in size too, so it gives you a bit of options there. So I'm going to just use the Merry Christmas there. Look at my tuxedo black pad. But this is the rubber or cling stamp, so I'm not using the backing. These are the ornate layers, well, I remember. So you get this variation in those layers of layering dies. And they're nice. I'm using the Tasteful Labels dies. I'm using a circle to die cut that. Can you see where I'm going? Can you see where I'm going with this? So that gives a lovely little edge. Looks like a little crimped biscuit on that. Alright. Okay, so we'll bring back our... So that's just going to hide that little section in the middle nicely. And I will get my ribbon ready as well. So that's pretty much like a nice simple card. We're going to stick this down. Let me just get a ribbon that I want to use on this. I had a brand new. If not, I'll choose something else. What do you think I should use? Oh, we'll use this organdy ribbon. That looks pretty. I used that on my other card as well. And I thought, oh, we'll try something else. But I think the polished pink might be just that little bit too much. So we'll use that. And I love that gifts. The backing of the gifts. Looks so pretty. We'll stick this down with some dimensionals. I've just got two. You love the stamp set now, Debbie? Yeah, it's I think it's one that probably didn't stand out in the first instance. sometimes you've got to see projects done with it as well to appreciate what can be done with it. Everyone's got such clever ideas with it. And that's not just this stamp set, or with other products, what you can do. It's good to see what people make with it. So I'm just adding dimensionals here at the back of this piece. And this just fits in like that across the center. Oh, I found my old roll. Yeah, how pretty is that ribbon? It picks up, I find it, even though it's got this pink, it does pick up other colors as well. If you use it like on a mauve background, or if you use it on blue, it picks up the color. It's just that type of ribbon. So we'll just tie a bow. And I think with that paper too, the Whimsy and Wonder, for some reason I feel like that's why I'm calling it the wrong thing, but I think it's the Whimsy and Wonder DSP. It's so pretty. You don't need to do much with that. Hi Beryl, good to see you. Get glue dot. I'll pick that up like that. We've got some rhinestones, I guess, just so it matches up with our ribbon. Just gonna see whether you could dot it in between. I'm just gonna see how that would look. I'd like to put a few around, but no, I think I'll just stick with what I did on the other card. Balance that up there. And just super simple layout, very easy card. Just something good to mass produce. Apart from that die cutting, you could even just cut it on your trimmer and layer that or something to make it a little bit simpler. So I hope you've enjoyed that. That's just another way to use that delivering cheer stamp set. Just trying to give some alternative ideas so you don't always have to use the lady image that goes with that. There are other ways to make use of that stamp set. Now I'll give you a sneak peek of my cards from the class in the mail, and check out I'll put out the link so you can order it. You get 2 each of all the designs, the materials or the die cuts and everything to make it. You will need the stamp set and to create the cards, and I will provide the rest for you. So you will get the designer series paper and things like that. I have put whatever else you need. You will need ink pads and things like that, but that's all on all in the blog. On my blog you can see what is required. So this is one of them. Here's another one, and it uses the Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper. This is a fancy fold, so you're going to get all the directions. I will provide that. You won't need to worry about that die cutting. I will provide some extra paper with that, and you'll get all that embossed cardstock and everything provided for you in your pack. So that's the kit for the delivering chair class. You will also get like products with that. The PDF is available for purchase as well worldwide. I can send the kit anywhere in Australia. So if you want the kit, please, the class in the mail closes on the 24th of October. So, or if you have any questions, please ask me about that. I will show you this other card. This is the other card I made with that same design. So this was the back of that paper, right? So it's just the reverse. So and the only thing I did different was just the simple layering circles there, so it didn't have that little edge on it. I prefer this. I thought about this later and I just like that. But it both work. This actually is a nice contrast against that polished pink, the mossy meadow. Just different options for you to create with that. So I hope you have enjoyed that. And if you have any questions, please pop them in the comments and I can answer them for you. Today at 9 o'clock, we are blog hopping with the Around the World on Wednesday team. It's a fantastic design team, lots of experience and creativity there. Please check out the hop. It is a very fun challenge. We are doing 10 cards in 30 minutes. It's a speed challenge. We've got videos going and everything, so it's going to be super fun. So hop on my blog, it's stampingflair.com. You will find all the details there. 9 o'clock is when my project goes live. You will have might have a bit of a lag where we're trying to sort out the hop, but it will all be up ready to go by this evening, but mine will be up at 9. So I hope you enjoy that. Please check that out. You're going to be inspired for quick projects to make, and we're just creating and sharing with you quick ideas. It's assembly line type of stuff where we're doing it within 30 minutes. So that was a lot of fun. It was a challenge and I had lots of fun, so I might even make that a regular type of thing on my blog. So thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you again later on this week, and have a great rest of the week, everyone. Bye bye.